Man, I am so sick and tired of hearing about my wrestling heroes turning out to be something that I didn't think that they were, man. Oh, God. We all know about the infamous Hulk Hogan tape. Then there's the Teddy Long story about Ric Flair. I even heard about and saw some writings of the Ultimate Warrior. I'm just like, if one business has told me never meet your heroes, it's wrestling. It's definitely wrestling. And there's other things out there with guys and their stories, but I'm specifically talking about what we're talking about today. I remember hearing Devon tell a story before, and he didn't name who it was. But now he's naming who it was. And the dude was blatant about it. I don't like you because of this. And, every time we talk about something like this, I just want to go off on the side road for a split second. I feel like it's got to be teenagers or people that lack critical thinking skills. Words were meant to have meaning. Words were meant to have power. Words can inspire people. Words can depress people. Words can, pick somebody up. They can put somebody down. They can inspire people to fight for good, to hurt people, to rise up against, powers that be that are suppressing the people. They can just be nice words to make you feel good for the day. Or they can be words that are spewed to just be venom towards people, So there's always some people that are like, you're gonna let words have power over you. Well, that's what they were meant to do. They were meant to convey your feelings, things, and your communication to people. That's what they were meant to do. So if you get a reaction out of people, that's a specific thing. Well, that's what they were meant to do. Now, people can let things go, but that's what it was meant to do. You know what I'm saying? And certain words that revolve around what we're talking about today were meant to hurt people. And they have hurt people. You get what I'm saying? So, those people, I think they're always just trying to stir things up, because the fact of the matter is there are words that will get under anyone's skin on this planet. And there are words that will make people happy on this planet. No matter who you are, there is something that has a certain phrase or word or words that have power over you that can affect you in a good way or a bad way. So I just wanted to get that out the way, because I always see that in the comment section after when people are talking about, this particular situation. So, serious allegations against WWE Hall of Famer Jim Ross. A serious accusation has been thrown against WWE Hall of Famer Jim Ross. In his YouTube channel, Devon Dudley revealed to Maven that he allegedly faced racism from a couple of top WWE officials and others. Half of the Dudley boys even gave a hint by saying that it was from someone who wears a 10-gallon hat, which seemingly implied that it was Jim Ross, who served as the executive vice president of talent relations at the time. Excuse me. Fast forward, Devon admitted in his appearance on Duke Loves Wrestling podcast that he indeed received racist remarks from Jim Ross. Quote, "Did I come out and say 10-gallon hat? Yes. Did Maven let the cat out of the bag? Yes. Was it JR? Yes. I did have a problem with JR back then, and I didn't know why. I'm not angry at the man today. I know he's dealing with health issues, and to show you where I am in my life now. I pray that God heals his body. But was I disappointed when he said what he said to me back then? Yes, I was. Dudley disclosed. He's being really nice. He's being really nice. I'm glad that Devon's like that, because if he had said that to me, I wouldn't be in the WWE. You know what I mean? There's just certain things I don't play, and I would have let him know just how I felt about that. And I would have talked to upper management, and I told everybody that I knew. I had to be like, oh, you want to act like that? Okay, fine. You know, but that's because I'm not like that. I'm not willing. Some people are, and some people aren't. I don't know Devon at all. So I've seen him. I've watched several of his videos, and he seems like a cool dude. And I know he didn't like Maven at one time, guys. And, I've heard the story that Maven told about Devon not liking him. And, I didn't think Devon was right about that. And, when I heard he did, I was like, that's effed up. I like Maven. Maven was one of my favorites. And he felt like he was one of us. And I don't like when people get angry at other people for having opportunities that they didn't have. As entertainment changes, as life changes, as people change, new opportunities come about. You know what I mean? Social media is one of them. You can think about that. Social media, the internet, period, has made so many people rich, famous, millionaires, billionaires. Like it's opened so many different types of avenues and businesses and opportunities. And for people to sit back, that didn't come up during the internet age and just be like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that it's fair. Life's not fair, but I don't believe that it's right. I don't believe that it's just that people do stuff like that. So, but getting back to the subject, he's a better man than me right now, because, you can say that I hold grudges or whatever, but when people do me wrong, I immediately know how to cut myself off emotionally, energetically from them. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? And it's like if something happens, then it just happened to them. They got fired. They broke their leg. Hey, did you hear something? Okay. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. It's very rare you can come back with me. And I don't hold on to it. I get rid of it. But you are at arm's length or worlds away, depending on what it is. Because if I got to work with you, it's different. You know what I mean? But if I don't have to have any contact with you at all, and I think it's helped preserve my state of mind a lot with a lot of things. Bad things happen between people all the time. And I think for some people, it is a way, it's a torment to know that, someone said certain words to them, a friend backstabbed them, a higher up, gave them the shaft, buried them, rumors, lies are spread about, stuff like that. It torments people, but I learned to cut it off a long time ago. And Devon is religious. So, I guess, he's going the Christian route of forgiveness and all that stuff. And, they always tell you forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. You forgive them so you can let go of the negative energy that all of that comes with. I just cut it off. I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? So the WWE legend added that Bubba Ray Dudley, Paul Heyman, and Spike Dudley, and Tommy Dreamer, who were also his co-workers at ECW, all saw what good old JR did. Let me tell you something. He did that in front of all of them? Oh, then you knew he felt he was untouchable. If this is all true. If you're that racist and open about it, and who were they talking about? There was another guy. I don't want to say the wrong guy's name. Was it Bill Watts? It was somebody. And they were telling a story. And they were like, he was just open with it. He was like, look, I'm going to tell you right now. I don't like you because of this, because of that. And this is how it's going to be. And if you can make money for me, okay. If not, but I'm just like, wow, man. Like some people, I just don't understand how some people, they have so much talent in certain areas, but that talent never reached their intelligence with some of the most basic thoughts about humanity. Like, you're dumb enough to really believe that people are better or worse based on their skin color? Like, it boggles my mind that someone can literally be a genius in what they do, but in other areas, they're a complete moron and can't get that, we're all human. We all have our faults, our strengths, our weaknesses. And when it comes down to it, as far as colors go, it's really more about what people do and what they're taught, what they're socialized in. And it's more about culture. It really is more about culture, how you're raised. And if you look at every race and culture on the planet, they've all got good about them and they've all got bad about them. They've all got things that make you say, wow. Like, look at the genius in these people. And there's just stuff that makes you say, wow, this was a completely evil, sick, sadistic point in their history. How could they even do this to other people? How could they even think like this? How could they even carry this out? You know what I mean? Quote, he can deny all he wants. Bubba was there and he remembers the incident. Paul Heyman was there. Spike Dudley was there. Tommy Dreamer was there. All these people witnessed it and none of them are black. I say that because people love to claim, oh, if they were black, they'd stick together and pull the race card. No one is pulling anything here. And I'm not saying this now because I'm retired or no longer with the company, Devon added. Wow, man. This is so crazy. Let's see here. Speaking on his podcast, Booker T, he said he claimed he didn't run into anything like that. Booker T also shared that Ross treated him well and convinced him to tell his story. Maybe he changed by then. Who knows? Who knows, man? Well, I hope that this story is not true, but it's awful elaborate. It's an awful elaborate lie for him to tell for nothing. You know what I mean? Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think about this situation. Yeah.